Hey, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to your ultimate destination for all things Dallas Cowboys. From the latest news, game analyses, rumors, to deep dives into player performances and strategies, we've got you covered. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a play. Let's dive into everything you need to know about America's team. The rumor mill is spinning at full speed, and this time it is shaking the very foundation of the league. Word is spreading quietly, almost like a whisper turning into a roar, that Tristan Wirfs has said yes to the Cowboys. At first, it sounded too bold to be real, the kind of speculation that fans throw around late at night, but now insiders are beginning to hint that there might be something serious behind it. The idea of one of the most dominant offensive linemen in the game aligning himself with Dallas instantly changes the narrative around the team. It is not just about adding strength to the roster. It is about sending a message to the entire league that the Cowboys are not sitting still. They are pushing forward, looking to build something powerful and intimidating. Fans are already imagining what this could mean for the offense, for protection, for dominance in the trenches. And even though nothing has been officially confirmed, the energy around this rumor feels different, heavier, like something big is actually unfolding behind the scenes. As the speculation grows louder, analysts and fans alike are beginning to connect the dots, trying to understand how such a move could even be possible. Tristan Wirfs is not just any player. He is a cornerstone, a force that changes games from the line of scrimmage. The thought of him leaving his current situation raises questions, but also opens the door to theories about long-term strategies and hidden negotiations. Some believe this has been in the works quietly, far from the spotlight, with conversations happening behind closed doors for weeks, maybe even months. Others think this could be a sudden shift, sparked by opportunity and ambition aligning at the perfect moment. The Cowboys, known for their aggressive moves when the time feels right, could be seizing a rare chance to elevate their roster in a way that few teams can match. It is the kind of potential deal that does not just improve a team, it transforms its identity. And that is exactly why this rumor refuses to fade away. Inside the fan communities, the reaction has been explosive, with debates lighting up every corner of the internet. Some are celebrating already, convinced that this is the missing piece the Cowboys have been searching for. Others are more cautious, pointing out how unpredictable the league can be and how quickly things can change. Still, the idea of Tristan Wirfs wearing that iconic star has captured imaginations everywhere. It is not just about talent. It is about presence, about the psychological impact on opponents who would have to face a reinforced offensive line every single week. There is also the question of leadership, because players like Wirfs bring more than physical ability. They bring a mentality that can influence an entire locker room. If this rumor turns out to be true, it could signal a shift not only in performance, but in culture, something that could echo throughout the season and beyond. From a strategic standpoint, this possible move raises fascinating possibilities about how the Cowboys intend to reshape their offense. Protecting the quarterback becomes a whole new conversation when you add a player of this caliber into the mix. Suddenly, plays that seemed risky become viable, and the confidence of the entire unit can rise dramatically. Coaches would have more freedom to design schemes that rely on stability and power up front, opening doors to both the passing and running game in ways that could make the team far more unpredictable. Opposing defenses would have to rethink their approach, knowing that breaking through the line would be significantly more difficult. It is these ripple effects that make the rumors so intriguing, because it is not just about one player joining a team. It is about how that one addition can influence every aspect of the game plan. At the same time, there are whispers about what this could mean behind the scenes, particularly in terms of roster adjustments and financial maneuvering. Bringing in a player like Tristan Wirfs is not a simple transaction. It requires careful planning, sacrifices, and a clear vision of the future. Some believe that this move could trigger a chain reaction, leading to other changes that have not yet been revealed. It might involve difficult decisions, letting go of certain pieces to make room for a new direction. But for a franchise that thrives on bold moves, this could be exactly the kind of risk they are willing to take. The excitement surrounding the rumor is matched by curiosity about what else could follow if this deal actually materializes. As more voices begin to weigh in, the sense of anticipation continues to build, turning this speculation into one of the hottest topics in the league right now. Even those who remain skeptical cannot ignore how persistent and detailed the rumors have become. There is a growing feeling that something significant is happening beneath the surface, something that could redefine expectations for the Cowboys moving forward. Whether this turns out to be a masterstroke or just another chapter in the endless world of speculation, one thing is certain. The possibility of TRISTAN Wirfs saying yes has already made an impact. It has ignited conversations, fueled dreams, and reminded everyone just how quickly the landscape of the league can shift when a major move is on the horizon. And as this story continues to evolve, the attention shifts toward what TRISTAN Wirfs himself might be thinking in this situation. From the outside, it is easy to imagine the appeal of joining a franchise with such a massive spotlight, where every move is amplified and every success resonates across the league. The Cowboys represent more than just a team. They symbolize a stage where players can elevate their legacy. If the rumors hold any truth, then Wirfs could be considering not only the competitive aspect, but also the broader impact on his career. The chance to anchor an offensive line in such a high-profile environment might be exactly the kind of challenge that excites a player of his caliber. At the same time, there are always personal factors involved, from relationships within the organization to long-term goals that go beyond immediate success. Meanwhile, within the Cowboys organization, there is an air of calculated silence that only adds fuel to the speculation. No clear confirmations, no outright denials, just a steady flow of subtle hints that keep everyone guessing. This kind of approach is not unusual when big moves are potentially in play, especially when negotiations are delicate and timing is everything. The front office is known for making strategic decisions that balance risk and reward. And if they are indeed pursuing TRISTAN Wirfs, it would suggest a strong belief in what he can bring to the table. The idea of reinforcing the offensive line with such a dominant presence aligns perfectly with the ambition to compete at the highest level. It is the kind of move that signals intent, showing that the team is willing to invest heavily in building a foundation for sustained success. On the other side of the equation, rival teams are undoubtedly paying close attention to these developments. Even as a rumor, the possibility of TRISTAN Wirfs joining the Cowboys forces opponents to rethink their own strategies and preparations. The league is highly competitive, and any shift in balance can have far-reaching consequences. Defensive coordinators, in particular, would need to adjust their plans, knowing that one of the strongest linemen in the game could be standing in their way. It is this kind of ripple effect that highlights the significance of the situation, turning a single potential move into a league-wide talking point. Whether or not the deal becomes reality, the mere idea of it is enough to create tension and anticipation across multiple teams. Fans, of course, remain at the heart of this entire narrative, riding the emotional waves that come with such a dramatic rumor. For Cowboys supporters, the excitement is almost impossible to contain, with many already envisioning how this addition could reshape the team's future. Social media is filled with discussions, predictions, and even mock scenarios of how the offense would look with TRISTAN Wirfs in the lineup. At the same time, there's a sense of cautious optimism, a recognition that until something is officially confirmed, anything can happen. Still, the hope is there, growing stronger with every new piece of speculation that emerges. It is this blend of excitement and uncertainty that makes moments like these so captivating in the world of sports. As the conversation deepens, some insiders are beginning to suggest that this situation could be more advanced than initially believed. There are whispers of agreements taking shape, of details being worked out quietly, far from the public eye. If that is the case, then the announcement, whenever it comes, could feel less like a surprise and more like the culmination of a story that has been building for some time. The anticipation of that moment is what keeps everyone locked in, waiting for the next clue, the next hint that brings them closer to the truth. It is a reminder of how dynamic and unpredictable the league can be, where major developments can emerge seemingly out of nowhere. In the end, whether this rumor becomes reality or fades away, it has already achieved something remarkable by capturing the attention of the entire football world. The idea of Tristan Wirfs saying yes to the Cowboys has sparked imagination, debate, and a renewed sense of excitement about what the future could hold. It shows how one potential move can dominate the conversation, drawing in fans, analysts, and even players from across the league. And as long as there is even a possibility that this could happen, the story will continue to grow, evolving with every new detail and every new perspective. For now, all eyes remain fixed on what comes next, as the speculation continues to unfold in a way that feels too compelling to ignore. And just when it seemed like the noise around this rumor might start to cool down, a new layer of intrigue begins to surface, making everything feel even more real. There are now quiet suggestions that certain internal movements within the Cowboys organization could be connected to this potential arrival. Subtle shifts, small decisions that might go unnoticed at first glance, are being re-examined under a different light. Fans and insiders are starting to question whether these are just routine adjustments or part of a bigger plan to accommodate a player like Tristan Wirfs. Because bringing in someone of his stature is never an isolated move, it requires alignment across multiple levels of the team. From coaching philosophy to locker room dynamics, everything has to be ready to integrate a talent of that magnitude. And the more these small details are discussed, the more the rumor gains weight, transforming from speculation into something that feels almost inevitable. At the same time, there's a growing narrative about what this could mean for the identity of the Cowboys moving forward. For years, the team has been associated with flashes of brilliance mixed with inconsistency, moments of dominance followed by stretches of frustration. The addition of a player like Tristan Wirfs could signal a deliberate shift towards stability and physical control, especially in the trenches where games are often decided. It suggests a commitment to building from the inside out, reinforcing the foundation rather than relying solely on skill positions to carry the load. This kind of philosophical change does not just impact one season, it can redefine the trajectory of a franchise over time. And that is why this rumor resonates so strongly, because it hints at something deeper than a simple roster upgrade. It points toward a potential transformation in how the Cowboys approach the game. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Dallas Cowboys. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. There's also an emotional component to this story that cannot be ignored, particularly when considering the expectations that come with wearing the Cowboys uniform. The pressure, the spotlight, the constant scrutiny, all of it becomes part of the experience. If Tristan Wirfs is indeed considering this move, he would be stepping into an environment where every performance is magnified, where every success is celebrated loudly, and every mistake is analyzed endlessly. But for players with elite confidence and competitive drive, that kind of stage can be incredibly appealing. It offers a chance to prove something on the biggest platform, to silence critics, and elevate one's reputation to an entirely new level. This emotional dimension adds another layer to the rumor, making it not just about strategy and talent, but about ambition and legacy. Meanwhile, those who remain skeptical continue to raise valid questions, pointing out how complex and unpredictable these situations can be. Deals that seem close can fall apart, negotiations can shift direction unexpectedly, and factors that are never made public can influence the final outcome. This is the nature of the league, where certainty is rare and surprises are common. Yet even among the skeptics, there's an acknowledgement that this particular rumor feels different. There's a consistency to the whispers, a sense that the story is being fueled by something more than just imagination. And that is what keeps the conversation alive, even among those who are cautious about believing too quickly. The balance between doubt and excitement is what gives this situation its unique tension. As everything continues to unfold, the sense of anticipation only grows stronger, creating a kind of suspense that is hard to ignore. Every new comment, Every subtle hint, every unexplained move becomes part of a larger puzzle that fans and analysts are trying to piece together. The possibility of TRISTAN Wirfs joining the Cowboys has become more than just a rumor. It has turned into a storyline that captures the imagination of everyone who follows the league. And until there is a definitive answer, the speculation will continue to evolve, drawing in more voices and generating even more debate. Whether it ends with a dramatic confirmation or a quiet denial, the journey of this rumor has already left its mark, proving once again how powerful the idea of a single move can be in shaping the narrative of the sport. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Dallas Cowboys, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. We always look forward to your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.